You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the Indiana Fever, the Phoenix Mercury, Major League Baseball, Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's start with Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. Indiana Fever had practice today. Caitlin Clark did not practice. Neither did Sophie Cunningham. This is interesting. No practice today for Sophie Cunningham, illness. Caitlin Clark back. Fever with their first of 4 days of practice during the Commissioner's Cup break. Demarius Dantes also getting some individual treatment. So that's pretty wild. I would assume if they'd have had a game today, Caitlin Clark wouldn't have played. I don't guess Sophie Cunningham would have played either. Good Lord, would there have been any reason to tune in for that game? My guess would be no. I mean, I could see a person at least trying to argue, hey, I want to tune in and watch Sophie play. If both of them weren't playing, the shit, you can charge that to the game. My ass, zero dark 30 here. All right, you hear me? So this is going to get interesting. There's going to be a lot of days of practice. They don't play till Sunday. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, if Caitlin Clark doesn't play on Sunday after 8 days, oh shit, something's going on. It's going to be an official code red. What the hell's happening? How hurt is she? Is she, is this something besides an injury? I mean, honestly, is she trying to be traded out of town? I mean, you got to start asking all kinds of questions. If we get around to Sunday and they rule her out, my boy Johnny Root posted this. I believe he's in Arizona. I may be wrong, but I think he is. He works for Outkick. The Arizona Diamondbacks invited Alyssa Thomas, who punched Caitlin Clark in the throat, to throw out the first pitch tonight. She's being treated like a hero. Now, look, I did a little research. I think last night was Phoenix Mercury night, all right, at the Arizona Diamondbacks ballpark. However, you know what there is, and I believe Kaylee Copper also threw out the pitch, and she's in this video. But you know what could have been done? Pivot away from Alyssa Thomas. So if Caitlin Clark fans or whatever fans destroy the Arizona Diamondbacks for this, you get what you get. I mean, if you can't read the room, if you can't understand perception and optics as a sports franchise at this point, and how bad a taste it looks after what Alyssa Thomas did to Caitlin Clark, if you can't read the room, that is a you problem and a big one. All right? That is a you problem. Mercury night or not, I'm willing to bet you there's more than just 2 players on the Phoenix Mercury team. I'm just guessing that they could have hauled out there instead of thuggish, ruggish Bone out here, that they decided to pull out here for this first pitch. Right here, let's look. All right, let me start it over. Alyssa Thomas. And Kaylee Copper. Can somebody tell me, why is there is that a coyote? Why is there a pimp coyote here? What is this about? What is the Chappelle Show haters ball dastardly got to be more careful? What is that? I'm sure somebody about, you don't know? Hell no, I don't know. I'm in Texas. Why would I know? I mean, I'm asking a question. So, guys, I keep telling you guys, you don't hate the media enough. Sophie Cunningham just kept it real about the Phoenix Mercury organization.
You know what's funny, though? That I know people in their own organization that like nobody likes their team this year. They say that they are like the unfriendliest group. So we're not the only ones who feel that way. Internal people feel that way.
Wow. People that work for the Mercury, Grant Young posted this. I'm going to give him a shout out. Blind squirrel finds nut. People inside the Mercury organization can't stand this team. Rude, unprofessional, not friendly. Boy, they carry that over to the court, do they not? So, USA Today senior reporter. Boy, we're a long way from Christine Brennan right here. Megan L. Hall, women's sports. Of course, she's got an Asia Wilson quote. Guys, you don't hate the media enough. So she decides to slam Sophie Cunningham over making these comments. Number one, this is wildly unprofessional. Why? To go out there and she's reporting something at this point. Sophie has literally turned her podcast in this moment into I'm reporting something. I've got a source or sources, and look, Sophie Cunningham played in that organization, by the way. She played in that organization. I think she's done courtside. She's done courtside for the Suns. So she knows. There's no confusion here. Number two, how is this helping with the, quote, points at everything current discourse? Is there discourse over the greatest meme ever created? And Sophie Cunningham pointing? Are they mad in Phoenix over that? Who gives a shit? That meme is everywhere. It's fantastic. It's glorious. It's still going around. It's still going around. Number three, there is not any scenario that exists where a player should be saying this about any organization. Why not? I mean, you got a media member literally saying, don't go out there and I thought y'all cared about their truth. Our truth. What's going on? What's the problem? There is a thing, free speech. Okay, so she ain't going back to the Phoenix Mercury to play. That probably won't happen. Maybe. Been out of shape because Sophie made some comments. God. I thought other sports had media members that sucked, and they do. I mean, there's only so many times you can listen to Ryan Clark ever talk about anything, or Stephen A. Smith. But WNBA media, and this shouldn't surprise considering how most of these players conduct themselves, that their media would be the lowest form of pond scum that is across the still stagnant water of the WNBA. Ugh. She told us something. Free speech. Who gives a shit? Sophie, keep talking. And we'll keep talking about what you keep talking about. So she knows this. She's been told this. She's not allowed to say it. Please. All right. I've got no problems with this. I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you think. My God. Always drama. How many videos have we done on the media lately? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.